Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Do you guys have sound? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome back to the stream. Okay, we just covered the reading and writing class. Today, this is our second session in which we will be covering the smaller chapters of the Quran. We will give a technical breakdown. These surah are read by a lot of people and they need help with how to read it and how to perfect it, okay, because you read it a lot and you should read the Quran how it is revealed, okay. That's what we try to do. And no worries if you struggle with it, know that the ajr is twice, okay. So when somebody reads the Quran and tries to read it and is struggling, then you have twice the reward, okay, the reward for reading and the reward for struggling, okay. So don't worry. And also we got you, okay, we got you, and inshallah ta'ala we are going to help you guys out, okay. So bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala ahlihi wa sahbihi wa wala. Let's get started. So yesterday, guys, we covered the first two ayat of Surah Al-Falaq, okay. We are at this surah, Surah Al-Falaq, okay. So let's get started. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Let's get started, guys, okay. So the third ayah, guys, it starts with this, okay. This is the part where we start to cover, okay. So you got the waw with the fatha, guys. You got the waw with the fatha. Now waw with the fatha, we know that you should pronounce it as wa. Don't make it heavy, okay. So don't say wa, okay. Make it light. Wa. Make it light, guys, okay. So that's how you should pronounce it, lightly. And then we got the mim with the kasra, okay, me, okay. So this is the first unit, okay, and this is the second unit. So you say me, that's your starting point, me. And what do? You see that this noon has no signs on it, okay. So this means that this noon is non-voweled, and it is also in green, which means that you have to hold it a little bit longer than usual, okay. So normally you would say min, you hold it a little bit, okay, but in this case you have to hold it longer, okay. That's not the only thing that you do. So whenever you see this, the noon with a sukoon, and after the noon with a sukoon you see the sheen, okay, you see the sheen. What do, guys? You have to go to the point of articulation of the sheen, okay. So whilst you hold the noon longer, you lean towards the point of articulation of the sheen, okay. That's how this is read correctly, okay. And sometimes you hear people saying this you have to pronounce this like you're hiding the noon. You pronounce it like you're hiding the noon. Al-ikhfa, okay, it means in language, okay, is hiding, but the practical implication of it is not such. It's not like that, okay. So something can mean in language, have a linguistic meaning, and you have a technical meaning within the science of Tajweed, okay. And because people read books, okay, and even some people who teach, they read books, they don't go and they don't sit with specialists and they don't get the knowledge from them, but they read books. So in the books you cannot see the practical implication, the practical application of it. There is no one to correct you, so you read it and you can read more than others, okay, but you have nobody in front of you who corrects you. So this causes the fact that there is a lot of confusion about this letter, okay. So how you have to pronounce this is as following. With this type of words, you have to do what? You have to hold it longer. The starting point is a noon, okay. So you say mi wa min, but you go to the sheen, wa minsh, you see, wa minsh. And if it is the qaf, you go to the qaf, wa minq, or minq, okay. So And this causes also the ghunna, or the sound that you prolong, the nasal sound, it causes it to be heavy sometimes and light sometimes, depending on the letter what comes after. Okay? Point being, here, what do? You go to the point of articulation of the sheen. Okay? So you go, waminsh, waminsh. Okay? Minsh. I'm pronouncing it like this, minsh. So you understand, okay? So you understand where you have to be. Obviously, you don't stop here. You don't say, waminsh. You don't do this, okay? This is, I'm teaching you, okay? I try to give you a point where you have to go to, okay? So you go, waminsh. You're already there with the sheen, okay? And then you pronounce the sheen with the fatha, okay? So you go, wamin sha, wamin sha, sha, sha. You see? Wamin sha. You're already at the sheen, so you can immediately take over. Okay, that's the story behind this. Okay, so why you do this? Because the Arabic language leans towards ease. So you go already to the point of articulation of the next letter, so you can immediately go. Okay, once you're ready with the noon, you go. Okay, that's how you should see it. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? What we are doing, guys, here, I'm giving a technical breakdown of these suwar, how you should read it correctly. That's what I'm doing, guys, okay? I'm giving a technical breakdown packed with knowledge, which is according to the theory of Tajweed, okay? But I'm giving you it in a practical manner so you can benefit from it immediately without memorizing all these terms and all these things, okay? We can talk about the names of these rulings, and in one day, of maybe a half a day, you will know the basic concepts, okay? So that's not difficult, but difficult is application. That's what we want, applying it. Okay, guys, so you go here, wamin sha, sha, wamin sha. That's how you start, and you go to the sheen, okay? Is this the same for all noons that are non-voweled? So the noons are not, which are non-voweled, okay, they differ a little bit depending on the letter what comes after, okay? So keep in mind the letter what comes after. Sometimes there is another letter, then there is another rules are applicable. So the noon which are non-voweled have different rulings. Okay, and we will see this step by step, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so you go here, wamin sha, sha, and then the sheen with the sha, and you got here the ra. Now this sign, guys, this sign means there are two ras. Okay, the first non-vowel, the second vowel. So you got here, how you should read this is like this. You got here, you got this, okay? So the first ra, guys, the first ra, this one, should be, you should read this heavily because it's non-voweled, and before this ra, there is a letter with a fatha. In that case, you should pronounce it heavily. So the first one is heavy. So you say sha, sha, shar, shar, okay? Shar. The sheen is not heavy. Don't say sha, shar. No, sha, sha, the starting point is light. Shar, shar. When you arrive at the ra, it becomes heavy. But watch out, the next ra, the second ra, okay? So this is the first ra, and this is the second ra. The second ra is a light one because it has a kasra, okay? So the second ra is light. So you say shar, ri, ri. The second one is light. So the first one is heavy. The second one is light, guys, okay? So keep this in mind, okay? So when you pronounce this, the ra with the shadda, realize always that the first ra is non-vowel, so you have to pay attention to the vowel of the letter before. This is what you have to do, guys, okay? Yalla. Let's continue, okay? Let's continue. So you go here, وَمِن شَرِّ, okay? And then you got the ghain, guys. The ghain is a heavy letter, okay? So you got here, gha, gha. In this alif, guys, this alif, now the ruling of the alif, which is to prolong, is that when you have a alif, you have to look to the letter before, okay? If this letter before the alif is a heavy letter, then you pronounce the alif heavily. If it is a light letter, then you pronounce it lightly. So in this case, because we got the ghain, which is a heavy letter, we pronounce the alif as well heavy. Okay, so you say here, gha, gha. In other verses of the Quran, we say, for example, ma, la, ma, la. You see, it's light. The alif is light because the letters before the alif, in those cases, was what? Was light. In this case, it is heavy. Okay, so you say غا ومن شر غا. And then you got the sin with the kasra, غاسي, and then the qaf with what? With two kasras. Okay, this means that you have to add in pronunciation a noon at the end. So you say غاسق قin قin. Do you hear this? قin. There is no noon here. Do you see a noon here, guys? Do you see a noon? غاسق قin. You see, I pronounce a noon, literally noon. غاسق قin. But there is no noon written. Okay? Why not? Because it is too complicated to write every time a noon at the end. So instead of the noon, what do? We double the haraka. Okay? This haraka signifies the noon with a sukun. Okay? The extra haraka, the extra kasra in this case, signifies, guys, signifies what? It signifies an extra noon. Okay? Yes, guys, give me a 1 in the chat if everything is clear. If the sound is clear, if the visuals are clear, give me a sign, give me a 1 in the chat. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, guys, welcome all of you, all the brothers and sisters who joined the chat. Welcome, inshallah ta'ala, in this beneficial stream. How is the sound when after the min is a ka? Then you go to the point of articulation of the kaf. Mink, okay? Mink, I pronounce the kaf, okay, by purpose, so to show you guys where you should be, okay? So you go mink, minkum, okay? That's how you say it. But mink, that's the point where you should be, inshallah, okay? Yes, okay, nice. Yes, okay. So you say here, غاسقين. So this second haraka signifies a noon that you pronounce but you don't write. Okay, so we have here غاسقين ومن شر غاسقين, and then we got here the hamza, guys. We got here the hamza. Okay, the hamza with the kasra, which is read as e, and then we got the dha with the fatha, إذا, and then we got the alif. Now, remember the alif, the rule? I told you guys here, you see, you should pronounce here the alif heavily. Remember this alif? I told you pronounce it heavily. Now this alif is also to prolong, okay? But now, because of the dhal, you have to pronounce it lightly. So remember, it was gha, and this one is the. The first alif is heavy because of the ghain, and the second alif is light because of the dhal, because dhal is a light letter. Okay, so the ruling of the alif, okay, is always you look to the letter before. Okay, that's how you should approach the alif. Always look to the letter before. If the letter before is light, you pronounce it lightly. If it is heavy, you pronounce it heavily. Okay, you say qala غاسقين. Okay, you say khalid. Okay, so you pronounce it heavily in those cases because the letter before the alif is a heavy letter. But in other cases, ma, la, here, idha, you pronounce it lightly. Keep this in mind, guys. Keep this in mind. Okay, guys, every stream that I start, our target is to hit 50k likes on TikTok. Okay, that's our target. Okay, guys, 50k likes. So please do me a favor and keep liking it, barakallahu fikum. Okay, keep liking it. That's what we that's what we are doing. Okay. Yes. So let's. Okay. Yes, guys. Clear. Okay. Let's go. So you go here. إذا غاسق إذا, and then you got the waw and the fatha, wa, and the qaf with the fatha, waqa. Okay, and then you got the ba. You got the ba. Now the ba is the last letter of the sentence. So now you stop. Okay, that's how the Prophet ﷺ was used to read. He would stop at the end of every ayah. So in this case, what do you do, guys? You drop this case ending. So this becomes a non-voweled ba. And the ba, when it becomes non-voweled, remember, what do? We give it a bounce, okay? We give it a bounce. So you say here, إِذَا وَقَبَ إِذَا وَقَبَ. Okay, that's how you read it. That's how you read it, okay? So you go here, وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. Okay, that's how you read it, guys. Okay, so these points, take these points in consideration. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Guys, people who are coming in, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my dear beloved brothers and sisters. Welcome to this chat. This is for you. I'm doing this for you. Inshallah ta'ala. May it be beneficial. And the people who are saying that they received my message, alhamdulillah, good for you guys. Yeah, so guys, after Ramadan, there will be 2 programs, as I explained before, okay? There will be a 2 years ijaza class in which you read the Quran from the beginning until the end, and you will be corrected on literally every letter. And at the end, you will become a certified teacher, okay? So what else do you want? What else do you need? There's something life-changing. Guys, I like things which are life-changing. I like impact, okay? I don't want to do, like courses and things like which are not very beneficial, okay? There is everywhere always benefit, okay? If you have a small course, if it is less intensive, you have this, it is beneficial. I agree with you, but I want the impact to be life-changing, okay? That's why this program is there after Ramadan, inshallah ta'ala. If you're interested, DM me. And we will have a 2-year Arabic mastery program in which you not only learn the most important vocabulary, learn how to speak like an Arab, okay? So you will be able to speak like an Arab in 2 years, okay? But you will also be connected to the Quran, okay? Because we are going to study also the dialogues of the Quran, okay? So yes, DM me, guys, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Next one, okay? So this, guys, we discussed this, okay? وَمِن شَرِّ, we discussed this already, okay? So go back, and this is all recorded. You can find it on YouTube, inshallah ta'ala. Go rewatch, okay? We are going to continue here, because here it differs, okay? So you go here, شَرُّ, ri, but what happened then? You see this sign, guys? This sign, this is the alif, but with alif, when you see this, then this means that this is actually not an alif. This is actually a what? This is actually a hamzat al-wasl, okay? This is a hamza. What kind of hamza? Hamzat al-wasl. Hamzat al-wasl is one of the most crucial and important letters that you have to understand to be able to read the Quran fluently, okay? Hamzat al-wasl, remember the name. This is very important for fluency. Why? Because Hamzat al-wasl, we don't see it. In the Quran, you see this sign that it has on it. This signifies that this is Hamzat al-wasl, so this is how you recognize it. But important thing is that when you start speech, so if it is in the beginning of an ayah, then you pronounce it as a hamza. You say a, e, or u, okay, depending on the situation. But if it is in the middle of speech, what do? You drop it, guys. You drop it and you connect before but after, okay? So you drop it, you don't read it. And then we got the lam here. You see this lam, guys? Now the lam, if you have hamzat al-wasl and you have lam, and then you got noon, what do? We drop the lam and we double the noon. You see, that's why you see a shadda on the noon. So you double the noon. So we drop 2 letters, guys. We drop 2 letters. And we go from this ra to this noon. Okay? So you say shar, rin, rin. You join these 2. You read these 2 together. Okay? You read these 2 together because the noon has a shadda, which means that the first noon is non-voweled. Remember, the shadda signifies 2 letters, the first non-voweled and the second vowel. So the non-voweled noon, you attach it to the ra here in this case. Okay, so you attach the ra to the noon, and then you pronounce the second noon. Okay, so you say sharrinna, na. But here, because the noon has a shadda, this means that you have to hold it also longer. Okay, you have to, guys, you have to hold this also longer. Okay, so you say here, وَمِن شَرِّ na. Okay, وَمِن شَرِّ na. Now, okay, we pronounced now until we arrived here. Okay, we arrived with this fatha. Now what happened then? We got the fa after the noon with the fatha. Okay, so basically what you got here, guys. Okay, so let me write it. Let me write down for you the pronunciation. Okay, so what you really got here, you got the sheen. Okay, the ra. Okay, the sheen with the sukun, the sheen with the ra. Then you got after the ra, you got the noon, two noons. The first is non-vowel, the second noon with the fatha. Then you got the fa. Okay, then you got the fa. The first fa is non-vowel, and then you got the second fa, which has a fatha. Okay, so you see this, guys? This is the pronunciation of it. You see, this is how you pronounce it. So you go shar rin naf fa. Let me use other colors, okay, to make it easy for you. Okay, let me use other colors. Okay, let me use other color to make it easy for you. So the first unit that you read, this is the first unit. Okay, so you say shar. The second unit is this one, ri. Okay, sorry, not this one. The second unit, guys, is the ra. The second unit is the ra with the noon. You see the ra with this noon. The ra. What's happening? What's happening? Emergency, emergency. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so the second one, guys, the second one is this two. Okay, that's the second unit. Then the third unit is these. Okay, and then you got the fourth unit. Okay, so guys, so it is shar, first unit, rin, second unit, naf, third unit, fa is the fourth unit. Okay, with the alif, obviously. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So you should think when you read the Quran, you should think in what? In units. Okay, you should think in units, guys. Okay, that's how you learn how to read. You should think in units. So you go here, sharrin, and you hold the noon longer. Sharrin naffatha. Okay, naffatha. Okay, and after this, obviously, you got the tha with the tha with the alif. Okay, and the ta with the kasra. Okay, so this is the pronunciation, guys. Okay, this is how you should see it. So you see, although you see some letters, because of the rulings that we have, we cannot pronounce every letter. Okay, we cannot pronounce every letter. So you go here. When you go here, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ. Okay, naffa. Don't say naffathati. Okay, so this naffathati. Okay, don't say also naffafati. Sometimes this happens. So this is a tha, guys. A tha. Okay, a tha. So you say, what do you say? Sharrin naffathati. Naffathati. Okay, so that's how you pronounce it, guys. This is how you pronounce it. Okay, so don't make these mistakes. And then what do you got? You got here the fa with the kasra. Guys, you got the fa with the kasra. The fa with the kasra. The fa with the kasra. So it is fi, but it is prolonged by the ya. Okay, so it is normally fi. You make it longer. It's not fi, it is fi. It is longer because the ya is involved. But what happened after the ya? You see, guys, again, we got here hamzatul wasl. Okay, what was hamzatul wasl again? If hamzatul wasl comes in the middle of the speech, what do? You drop hamzatul wasl and you connect before but after. Okay, so you got fi. Okay, in this case the ya has no signs. Okay, so this ya is to prolong. Okay, so what do? Because you have to prolong, you cannot say feel. This is a non-voweled. Okay, this is a non-voweled ya. This is a non-voweled ya. And this is also non-voweled. So this is non-voweled and this is non-voweled. And that doesn't go together. Okay, that doesn't go together. non-vowel, non-vowel. So what do? Because you cannot accept two non-vowel letters after each other, you drop this ya. Okay, so you go immediately from the fa to the lam. Okay, so this is how you read it. So you drop the ya, which is to prolong the kasra, you drop it, and you drop the hamzat al-wasl. Okay, hamzat al-wasl, you drop it because it's the middle of the speech, and you drop the ya because it is non-voweled, and the letter after is also non-voweled, and you cannot have this in Arabic language, and especially not the Quran as being the highest level of Arabic. So you have to drop both. So you say fil, fil. You read this as one unit. Okay, this is one unit. The fa with the kasra. Okay, the fa with the kasra. Okay, the fa with the kasra, and the lam. This is one unit. Okay, this is one unit. Then you got the ayn, guys. You got the ayn with the dhamma. Okay, so you say fil'u, 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 and then the qaf with the fatha, fil'uqa, uqa, and then the dal. You have to drop the last case ending. Why? Because when you stop, you have to drop the last case endings. In Arabic, we know the القاعدة, the ruling. العرب لا تبدأ بساكن ولا تقف على متحرك. The Arabs, they don't stop on haraka. So you stop, you drop it. So what do you get? You drop it, and this becomes non-voweled. Okay? And the dal, which is non-voweled, you have to give it a bounce. So you say في العقد, في العقد, في العقد. Okay? Don't say here في العقد, فل. You say في العقد, في العقد. Okay? That's how you should pronounce this, guys. Okay? Guys, you should keep liking. Barakallahu fikum. Keep liking. Okay? Keep liking. I know you are eager students and you're concentrating, but there are other students, other people who want to benefit as well. Let's go to the last one, guys. Okay? So here again. Okay? This we already covered. Okay? وَمِن شَرِّ. We already covered this. Okay? So that's here is applicable exactly what was applicable here in this ayah. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ. You see, this is exactly the same. Okay, so exactly the same what was applicable there is here applicable. And you can rewatch it on YouTube if you need that. Okay, then you got the ha with the fatha. Okay, so you got here ha, ha. You prolong by the alif, which should be light because the ha is a light letter. So you say ha, ha. You don't say ha, ha. No, you say ha, ha. Okay, and then you got the sin with the kasra, ha, si, ha, si. And you got the dal with two kasras. Okay, again, you say hasidin, hasidin, din. You hear a noon, yeah? Din, hasidin. So normally, this is the pronunciation, guys. This is the pronunciation. If you don't have this, this is the pronunciation. Okay, so you go from the dal to the noon. Okay, hasidin. You pronounce a noon at the end. But now, in the Arabic language, we don't write this noon. This noon is pronounced but not written. And to understand that there is another noon, what do? We double the haraka. Okay, this second kasra signifies this noon that I am pronouncing. Okay, so you say وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ, حَاسِدٍ. Okay, that's what you should do. And then you got either. Now we covered this before, guys. Here we covered this here. Here again, either is exactly the same. Either is the same, is identical to this either. Okay? Again, you say e and you say the. Don't make it heavy because the alif, don't make the alif heavy because the dhal is a light letter. Okay? So you pronounce it lightly. So you say either, either. Okay? And then you got the ha. You got the ha with the fatha. Ha, ha. The sin with the fatha. Hasa, hasa, and the dal, which have a fatha, but you drop it and you make it a non-vowel dal. And in this case, you should give it also a bounce because it's you stop on it. Okay, and the dal, when you stop on it, you give it a bounce. So you say here, hasade. Okay, إذا حسد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد إذا حسد. That's how you pronounce it, guys. Okay, so these points, take these points in consideration when you read this ayah. If you want to read it properly, if you want to apply all the rulings, then these kind of things you have to all take all these things in consideration. Then you have read this surah like it was revealed. Okay, like it was revealed. All these rulings that I explained, guys, it is revealed like this. Okay, why should we do all these things? It's because it is revealed like this. Okay, because of the characteristics of Arabic language, which was chosen, okay, for the Quran. Okay, so the Quran, the Arabic language, is chosen because of certain characteristics and beauty. Okay, so the Quran is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so, and he spoke in these letters, and this is how you should pronounce it. Okay, I'm not making these kinds of things up, guys. This is how it is narrated. Okay, from sheikh to 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 Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, this is how it is narrated. Okay, so yes, guys, jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum. I hope this was beneficial for you guys. Make sure, guys, to go to all our channels, guys. I put here a link. I put here a link. Go copy paste the link, guys. Copy paste the link, and make sure, guys, make sure that you subscribe, follow us on all social media. Okay, this will help us to boost the content and bring the content to more people. Okay, so more people, inshallah ta'ala, will get these kind of technical breakdowns, learn how to read and write. Okay, these are the things that we are focusing on. So make sure, inshallah ta'ala, to subscribe everywhere. YouTube, also Instagram, Facebook, very important if you have Facebook, so we can go live there as well. Instagram, and also, guys, with this link you will have also an invite to Discord, where we are building a student community. Lingo Arabian Knowledge Hub there, costs nothing, it's free. So go there, inshallah ta'ala, and subscribe. Guys, I'm telling you something, Discord there will be a point that we will close Discord. Okay, it's now open and accessible for everybody, but there will be a point that Discord will be closed. Okay, so make sure that to be one of the people that is on Discord with us. Okay, and also when we have programs, we will announce it first on Discord. We will give the first opportunity to people on Discord to enroll to our programs, which are not open. It's not open access for everybody. Our programs are the 2 years programs is not accessible for everybody. Okay, so there will be a selection process, etc., and the people on Discord, they will get the first chance to enroll in such programs. So make sure that you are part. Okay, don't miss out. Yes, guys. So the name, guys, the name is Lingorabia everywhere. Okay, everywhere is Lingorabia. It's on YouTube, on TikTok, everywhere. Lingorabia. Okay, Lingorabia, everywhere. So jazakumullah khairan, barakallahu fikum. Let me see if there are any questions. Barakallahu fikum for your kind words, guys. Islamic videos, nice having you back. You are all welcome, guys, and shout out to my moderators who are doing phenomenal job. Jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you and increase your knowledge and good deeds, inshallah. Ameen ya Rab, ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help everybody. Wa jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help everybody who is struggling. And private classes, no, guys, I'm not doing private classes. Okay, I'm doing only the program that I have designed for you guys to have an impact on your life. Okay, so if you want to really your life being impacted, then go for these 2 programs. Other than that, there are these lessons on Discord. Sometimes I have mini sessions in which I come and I listen to you and I give you feedback. Those things are there, okay, for you guys. Okay, and it's all free, no problem. But if you really want my coaching, you really want to take life-changing steps, imagine after 2 years, guys, you walk in after 2 years, you walk in at Taraweeh and you understand, like the other Arabs, you understand the Quran. Okay, so this is what I want. I want you to be fluent in reading of the Quran. Okay, be a teacher, somebody who will impact the community, who will serve the community. That's what I want to have. Okay, I want people who are really serious. And we have our Quran program. MashaAllah, we did this before, and alhamdulillah, a lot of quality people came out who teach, alhamdulillah. So inshallah ta'ala, make sure guys, to if you're really serious, okay, if you really want it, and you really want to have somebody who helps you, I'm here for you guys, okay? But like this, like private lessons, one day you come, other day you don't come, and then you stop, and then I stop, and then I don't want this, okay? I don't want this for you. Then it's better for us to do something else, do something else which is beneficial, benefits us. Yes, guys. The Ramadan program, I will announce it on Discord, guys. I will announce the Ramadan program on Discord, and maybe tomorrow I will give also an update, okay? But keep the channel inside, guys. Keep the channel inside, and put the notification on so you get notified. Yes, we will have a packed program during Ramadan, inshallah. We will continue, guys. We will continue, inshallah. We will continue with our lessons. The reading class will continue. This technical breakdowns will continue, inshallah. We will continue. Yes, guys. So, Jazakumullah khairan. Barakallahu fikum. See you, inshallah ta'ala. The ones who want to practice, want a little bit practice, fun and learn session, come to TikTok. Okay? Guys from YouTube, guys from Instagram, come to TikTok. Linguarabia, we will have shortly a new fun and learn session, guys. Okay? That's what we will be doing, inshallah. And I see a lot of people who are interested. Guys, if you really want to do either the Quran mastery class, in which you will become a certified teacher, and if you fulfill the conditions of al-ijazah, you will get a chain of narrators until the Prophet ﷺ. If you want to do something like that, DM me. Or if you want to be fluent in Arabic language, okay, within 2 years, and in the meanwhile connected to the Quran, because we are going to study this as well, then also DM me. Okay, DM me if you're really serious about it. But if you're not serious, guys, don't waste our time. Okay, our time. Okay, if you're really serious, this is your priority in your life, and you want to make you want to have life-changing steps, then DM me, inshallah. Yes, guys, jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum. See you tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, between 7 and 9 on all platforms. Now I'm going to do, inshallah ta'ala, a fun and learn session on TikTok only. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.